pretty good, but I can use mine phone.
Yes, he is that guy. You guys actually, I forgot that you guys had the.
I'm sure everyone in the audience has
Oh, yeah.
too.
I hadn't heard, so we could,
Yeah, just new CV for you.
Yeah,
If
at
you
the-
want us to do all of these.
yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
Since you're going to be here for the two strike term, usually professional plays.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome, families and friends of the class of 2018. Welcome to the 118th commencement exercises of the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. Welcome to those of you who are here in the amphitheater, and also welcome to those of you who may be watching the ceremony online. For the moment, all of us are dry. My name is Scott Webster, and I will serve as the MC for the ceremony this morning. If you, by some chance or some confusion, are here for the Aerosmith or the Beach Boys concert, I'm afraid I have some bad news. This morning's ceremony will celebrate the accomplishments of students who've earned graduate degrees. Their achievement is also your achievement. Congratulations to them, congratulations to you, and that includes especially moms, grandmoms, and great-grandmoms. Happy Mother's Day. None of us reaches a milestone in life like this on our own. We all had help along the way, and on behalf of UMass Dartmouth, we hope that today is memorable and fun for you and your loved ones. In order for the ceremony to proceed in an orderly fashion, we request your help in just a few ways. First, when the ceremony begins, we ask that all guests please remain seated so that everyone can have an opportunity to see and so that the aisles will remain clear. Also, during the ceremony, please do not enter the lower areas here in front of the stage. Professional photos of each graduate will be taken as they cross the stage during the handshake, and the photos will be made available for purchase and for viewing, and of course lots of opportunities even after the ceremony for photographs to be taken. In the unlikely event of an emergency or a need to enter or exit the amphitheater quickly, we will provide information and direction, but we would invite you now to please take note of at least 2 ways to exit quickly. If you should require medical attention, please know that there are first responders among us. Just make yourself known to one of the responders or to an usher. If you haven't already obtained one, commencement programs, such as the one I have in my hand, are available at the entrances to the amphitheater, and I would invite you to grab one now. At this time, I would invite you to find your seat, or at least identify exactly where you're going to be seated, so that you can be in a position to move quickly toward the seat. We expect to announce the start of the processional momentarily. But as we wait, I would invite you to turn your attention to the video screens to see how UMass Dartmouth is inventing our future. Thank you and welcome.
UMass Dartmouth is a Tier 1 national research university that provides a private college educational experience and public university value. We are a catalyst for academic achievement, innovative research, and personal success in the South Coast, throughout the Commonwealth, and around the globe.
This is the extraordinary legacy of UMass Dartmouth today and the foundation on which we build tomorrow.
Throughout their lives, our students will face unprecedented changes in the workforce. To prepare them for this hyper-connected, rapidly changing world, UMass Dartmouth educates students to create jobs that do not yet exist, utilizing technologies that have not been invented to solve problems yet to be identified.
Checkmate.
Man.
We also recognize that higher education is more than job preparation.
Graduates must apply their knowledge and skills to become engaged citizens, creative visionaries, and empathetic leaders. As we work with the students in the classroom, online, through community engagement and experiential opportunities, we focus on the development of intellect and character, civility and agility. UMass Dartmouth's outstanding faculty push the boundaries of students' personal expectations. As teachers, researchers, and mentors, they bring their commitment to every student interaction.
And the result?
You'll find our alumni in graduate schools at Yale and MIT, UCLA and Cambridge. They go to medical schools like Harvard, Baylor, and UMass Medical. They are hired by PwC, Hasbro, Google, and State Street. They start their own companies. They teach, work in nonprofit organizations and intergovernment.
They show us that anything is possible.
I graduated from UMass Dartmouth in 1980 and loved my time as an undergrad. It was here where my passion for science first began. I received a degree in textile chemistry, which provided me with the opportunity to go into the pharmaceutical industry, where I worked for 30 years, using the skills I learned at UMass Dartmouth.
Quite some time ago, one of my bosses described me as a strategic doer. Strategic in the sense that you have to think even further into the future as we look to innovate. My ability to pivot between the strategy and the doing is one of the keys to my success, and UMass Dartmouth taught me both of those things.
I tell you, I've had engineering jobs, I've had jobs as a pilot, and I've had this job as an astronaut. And the one thing that I have always come back to is a good understanding of the fundamentals of math, the fundamentals of science, fundamentals of engineering. And I learned that right there at UMass Dartmouth.
UMassD understands that education is a lifelong endeavor. To be educated citizens, individuals must consider various perspectives.
They must embrace change in order to create innovative solutions. They must appreciate that both knowledge and character are essential to true success for themselves and for all of humanity.
While here, UMassD students develop a robust skill set and global mindset that prepares them to invent their future and transform the world!
University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth graduate degree commencement ceremony. Now entering the pavilion are the members of the class of 2018. The graduates are being led by flag bearers. Flags with the names of the various schools and colleges at UMass Dartmouth. The College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Engineering, the College of Nursing, the College of Visual and Performing Arts, the Charlton College of Business, and the School for Marine Science and Technology. The first graduates who are now filing into the front row are doctoral candidates. They are led by our graduate marshal, Professor Dialan Casalingham of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. The doctoral candidates are also accompanied by their doctoral advisors in the front row. Now entering the pavilion are the master's degree candidates, class of 2018. These graduates are also entering the pavilion by college. and they're led by the flag bearer for that college. The master's degree candidates, as you can see, have hoods that are different colors. And as described in your commencement bulletin, the colors correspond to different fields of study. Master's degrees that will be awarded today will be awarded in the following areas. Master of Arts, Master of Art Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Policy, and Master of Science. aren't already standing, I would invite you to please stand. We're honored to have the rest of the commencement processional this morning, led by members of the Massachusetts Army National Guard, who will present and post the nation's colors. Now entering the amphitheater, University of Massachusetts Dartmouth alumni. The alumni marchers are being led by Alumni Marshal Jennifer Sanchez Olson, class of 1996. The alumni banner, some of you may be noticing, includes emblems and logos from some of the UMass Dartmouth predecessor institutions, including Southeastern Massachusetts University and the Swain School of Design. And now entering the pavilion are the members of the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth faculty. The faculty will make their way onto the pavilion stage and be seated here behind me. And the last group now to enter the amphitheater this morning are the members of the Chancellor's Cabinet, the college deans, honorees, the commencement speaker, and the Chancellor of the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth. This final group to now enter, as you may notice, is being led by our Chief Marshal, Chancellor Professor Yong Kim of the Department of Bioengineering, who is carrying the university mace. Please remain standing, and at this time, if you have not already done so, I would invite you to silence your cell phones. Please welcome to the podium Ashley Roberts, a music major and member of the class of 2019, one semester to go, who will sing the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Ashley. I did say she was a music major. Please welcome now to the podium the Reverend Neil Damgard, who will deliver the invocation.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Center for Religious and Spiritual Life, the University of Massachusetts at Dartmouth, we extend our warmest and most deeply felt congratulations to our graduates of the Graduate School I'm going to lead in the invocation. Let's invoke together. Dear God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for every person here today that in your providence you have brought to this very special assembly. I ask your blessing upon each graduate. We give you thanks for the great knowledge that has been acquired, and I ask your blessing upon their use of this knowledge. Guide their steps. Give them growing wisdom. We give you thanks for this faculty and administration, for this wonderful university, for this place and for our nation. In your name, amen.
Yes, I know you're still standing. Members of the class of 2018, faculty and staff, and honored guests, please welcome to the podium the Chancellor of the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth, Dr. Robert Johnson.
Thank you, and be seated, class of 2018. Good morning. Good morning. This is an exciting day. It absolutely is. We want to congratulate all of our graduates, their parents, their families, and their friends. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. I want to give a special welcome to the class, to the amazing class of 2018. The singing of the national anthem reminds us that many individuals have sacrificed greatly over the centuries so that we all can be free to learn, discover, and express ourselves. Now let us open our formal ceremony by receiving the University Mace from Chief Marshal Professor Yong Kim, a senior member of our distinguished faculty. Now, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I declare the 118th Commencement graduating exercises of the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth to be officially open. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm thrilled to be able to celebrate commencement with you. Students, you made it. Parents, spouses, and fiancés, sons, and daughters, they made it. This is truly my favorite time of the year. There's so much energy on campus and in this venue today. So many dreams have been fulfilled, and even more ambitious ones are now being formed. It has been a little less than a year since I joined the UMass Dartmouth family, and what a year it has been. I have witnessed countless examples of our students excelling in the classroom, conducting cutting-edge research, serving their communities, advocating for their beliefs, and putting in the hard work necessary to succeed. These things allow me to proudly say that you have been provided a private college educational experience and public university value. It has been the world-class faculty of the university and dedicated staff who wake up every day to create the experience and the value. I know you appreciate all of those who taught, mentored, encouraged, listened, and yes, cajoled you throughout your time at UMass Dartmouth. Class of 2018, please rise and let our faculty and staff know that you appreciate them. Give them a big round of applause. Now stay standing and turn and let your parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, and all of those here today who love you and you would not have made it without them, and give them a big round of applause. You may be seated. You are now ready. You have developed a new skill set to perform a job, but more importantly, you have established a new mindset that values lifelong learning, a mindset that recognizes that intellectual agility is needed to thrive in the future of an accelerating economic and social change. Today's college graduates will hold at least 17 different jobs in 5 different industries. 65% of the jobs they will hold do not yet exist. They will have to solve problems that our generation has failed to solve and those that have not yet been identified. The future of work for the class of 2018 will be unrecognizable to us. We all need to be nimble and adaptable to be successful in this new reality. Our students have been encouraged and taught, as the poet said, to be the masters of their fate and the captains of their soul. Class of 2018, you cannot wait and see what the world has in store for you. You must invent your future starting today. Remember, your greatest asset is your sense of humanity. We're counting on you to embrace your social responsibility to meet the needs of the present age. I believe there is a disease to be cured. There is global warming to be stopped. There is hunger and poverty to be eradicated. There's a war to be ended. There is corrosive division in our country to be healed. This is your time. Many of you have overcome challenges to reach this moment. You have worked hard to get good grades to pay your tuition bills. Most of you have balanced school with jobs and family obligations. Some of you have persevered through health challenges. So today indeed is a celebration, and you deserve a victory lap. Many of you have made sacrifices so that you could be here today. But please also remember that having the opportunity to earn a college degree, let alone a graduate degree, is a privilege. Of the 7 billion people on this planet, about 1% have a college degree. That makes you pretty special, but it also obligates you to do something special with the credentials you receive today. This is your time to seek out and build a better world that is grounded in civility, mutual respect, and humanity. You are part of something bigger than yourself. We are all counting on you. We need you and the collective genius of the class of 2018 to transform the world. So dig in deep and rise up. This is your time. No pressure. It's what happens at your first commencement. Our university is part of a 5-campus university system within the University of Massachusetts that powers the Commonwealth's economy from our beautiful South Coast to every corner of the state. It is governed by a volunteer 22-member board of trustees who contribute to immense energy and expertise to this noble endeavor we call UMass. We're grateful to have Trustee Mary Burns here today to offer greetings on behalf of the board. Trustee Burns.
Good morning, Dartmouth, and what a beautiful day it is. Chancellor Johnson, This is a great day because you made the rain not happen. Chancellor Johnson, Provost Karam, and members of the faculty, honorees and distinguished guests, friends, family, and most importantly, members of the class of 2018. On behalf of the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees, I welcome you all to today's celebration and bring you greetings from the board, which is the governing body of the 5-campus UMass system. In many ways, our board's efforts throughout the year are focused on this day, as we believe in the transformative power of public higher education. We believe in the University of Massachusetts, and most importantly, we believe in each and every one of you, and in what you're going to do to make your communities, the Commonwealth, and the world a better place. You've worked hard to get to today. You have committed yourself to an important goal, and you have achieved it. Many have done it while working, meeting family responsibilities, offering support to friends, or performing community service. Today, we commend the determination and discipline involved in this endeavor. We acknowledge the sacrifices that you have made to get here and the crucial support you have received from family and friends to arrive at this proud moment. And we applaud each and every one of you on your accomplishment. You leave here today with an advanced degree from a world-class university, and we have every confidence that it has prepared you well for the journey that lies ahead. The Board of Trustees knows that many of you will travel the world and will have a significant impact on it. But we also know that the majority of you will continue to build your lives and careers right here in this wonderful Commonwealth. And if you are among those who decide to make Massachusetts your home, this state will be richer as a result. And it will benefit many times over from the investment it has made in you and this great university. Congratulations and best wishes in everything you do. Go UMD.
Thank you, Trustee Burns. Most of you are about to become a part of the UMass Dartmouth alumni for the very first time. Some of you are becoming a double or triple Corsairs. Either way, today, the 50,000 plus UMass Dartmouth global network of alumni is growing in size and impact today. Would all of our alumni please stand to be recognized, both on stage and off? All alumni, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. Now to bring formal greetings from the alumni, I am pleased to present the Vice President of the UMass Dartmouth Alumni Association, Greg McCarthy, class of 2013.
Good afternoon, Chancellor Johnson, honored guests, members of the class of 2018, and of course, family and friends who made the journey to join us here today. I'm honored to congratulate and welcome you as new members of the UMass Dartmouth Alumni Association on behalf of our 50,000 plus alumni around the world. Think about that number, 50,000 around the world, and I promise you that number will continue to grow. As graduate students, today marks another important milestone in your lives. You made a decision to further your education, to position yourselves to make a difference in your respective field, and you've worked tirelessly to get here. We are incredibly proud, and we would like to congratulate you on your accomplishments. At this time, I would invite all of the class of 2018 to please stand, and for all other alumni to bear witness to the induction into the 2018 Alumni Association. Today, I officially induct you as members of UMass Dartmouth's Alumni Association. As graduate students, I invite you to be active, attend events, to share your knowledge and experience as a mentor to current students, to connect with other Corsairs around the world, whether that be through internships or also job opportunities, but most importantly, to stay involved and display your Corsair pride no matter where this world takes you. So on behalf of the UMass Dartmouth Alumni Association, class of 2018, congratulations. We are proud of you and we wish you the best. Please be seated.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much. It is my pleasure to introduce your 2018 commencement speaker, Chioma Judith Okafor, who came to us from Nigeria, now lives in Dartmouth. Ms. Okafor holds a bachelor's degree in Management Information Systems from Covenant University, Nigeria, and will be receiving her MBA today. She has served as a professional development influencer at the Charlton College of Business, enabling students to enhance their personal and professional development and prepare for careers. She also served as the Secretary of the Graduate Senate, Vice President of the MBA Association, founding member, Social Chair, and Vice President of the Charlton Student Entrepreneur and Startup Club, and member of the Development Network. Additionally, she served as an orientation leader for international students. Currently, Ms. Okafor is pursuing her career as a business analyst at Stonewall Solutions Technologies. Please welcome your 2018 commencement speaker, Ms. Okafor, to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. Chancellor, Chancellor's Cabinet, Board of Trustees, honored guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and all of us, the graduating class of 2018. I am so honored to be standing here today with great pleasure to address my peers. It might interest you to know that, according to previous data, out of the 7 billion of the world's population, 11 million are graduates. 2.7 million are graduate students in the US, and you, my friends, are now part of this statistical reality. By achieving this monumental milestone, we have demonstrated that we have the potential to impact the world and add value to our respective countries, communities, our families, and ourselves. Our journey to this point in life is not without challenges and hurdles. This is why I have appropriately titled my message, The Pageantry of Our Journey. Respectfully dedicated to our families, our mentors, and our respective divine interventions. I once knew a young person who at an early stage in life felt that their voice did not matter. They possessed a low sense of self and lacked the belief that their dreams can come true. This person struggled to speak up in front of an audience due to fear of sounding and looking foolish. We each know someone who might have a similar mindset or disposition. Perhaps it could be you, or it was you. I know now that person was me. Although growing up I felt that way, there was always a little still voice inside of me, talking to me and telling me I am more than a conqueror, fearless and wonderful. Every single one of you have that little still voice. If you would just be still and listen to it. I am reminded of a quote by the late Nelson Mandela, borrowed from Marianne Williamson's poem, Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Who are you not to be an educated citizen, a graduate of UMass Dartmouth, and gainfully employed? I can recall my early college days when I was approached and asked to model for a clothing brand. I didn't think of myself confident enough to become a model, but that opportunity spurred the possibilities of who I could become and what I could achieve. That little still voice instigated me to go on that journey as a model, so much so that shortly after college, I made a similar decision to participate in a beauty pageant, Miss Intercontinental Nigeria. Throughout that amazing experience, there were some high points and low points. I faced quite a number of obstacles and challenges, one of which were the competition amongst my peers who were just as beautiful, smart, talented, and most of all, more poised. Nonetheless, I was not short-sighted. I pressed on towards my goal, persevered, overcame those challenges, and eventually I emerged the winner. As your peer, and given that we are all here today, it's evident that I am not the exception to the rule of persistence and perseverance. And a beauty pageant may not be significant to you, but we have all had comparable moments on our respective journeys. This story is not just about me. Like me, you've all had your share of pageantry. The pageantry of our journey consists of those high points and low points, those points that made us happy or sad, and those points that made us question whether or not we can go on. Recall how your journey to UMass Dartmouth began, from deciding to get a postgraduate degree, researching schools based on interest and cost, to when you had to take entrance exams that qualified you to get into your top school, like GRE and GMAT, and you wondered if you would pass the exams and if you would be accepted to the school of your choice. For some of you, it was successfully transitioning from the Navitas program. You made it here, and the journey continued with you taking several courses, some difficult, others not so much. Recall when you decided to skip a class or two, the late nights in the library, or at your apartment on or off campus. Even times when there were cold gray days, the snow was falling, nights were dark, and you wished you were in bed, yet you stayed in school, in class, to finish what you had started. Recall when you had to wait for the shuttle, or you wished your professors was in their offices when you had not scheduled an appointment and you just needed to see them because you happened to be on campus that day. And for the international students, remember how difficult it was finding a native store because you missed your native foods? Indians chicken masala, Nigerians and Ghanaians jollof rice, Thailand's pad thai, but you had to settle for Wendy's. Do you recall the times when you earned a grade less than you expected after hours of intense study? You were not short-sighted nor derailed. You persevered as your goals kept you focused. Now look where we are today. We have achieved a milestone. Who are you not to overcome challenges and obstacles? They were all part of the journey that helped shape our personal constitutions. This date was already marked on our calendars. We each had to believe that this day would come, and we would be here to witness the fruits of our efforts. The same is true now that we're thinking and planning towards the next steps, another journey of adulting, as I would call it. To you, it's becoming an adult. I am reminded of another quote by Lao Tzu. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step, but even that step begins with a decision. Without a decision, nothing can happen. Now that you're about to graduate with one step closer to the world of work and the global economy, what are those next crucial decisions we must make? Get a new job? Go back to our respective countries? Start a new life and family? Whatever that decision is, it's yet another goal you've set, and yet another journey to navigate. We have gotten this far, and we have learned a thing or two about persistence along the way. You've probably heard many wise words in your lifetime. You've read several how-to books. Therefore, one more piece of advice from your fellow classmates to add to your life's almanac is par for your course. Just as in pageantry, life can be like a contest. There will always be someone with bigger goals, more talent, more degrees, and more experience than you. But no one else can be you. There is only one you. You are the only one who can catwalk throughout your journey. You are the only one who can get you from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow. As you set out to take those next steps, listen to that still small voice inside of you that says, persist, persevere, don't quit. I share with you the words of Marianne Williamson. We are children of God. Our playing small does not serve the world. We are all meant to shine. It is with these messages that we must constantly remind ourselves to embrace and enjoy the pageantry of our journey. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much for those wonderful remarks. It is now our great pleasure to award the Chancellor's Medal. This medal conveys our university's enormous admiration and esteem for a lifetime of remarkable achievement and positive impact on society. Let me ask Provost Muhammad Karim to join me at the front of the stage to greet our honoree. Now would Dr. Kimberly Christopher, Dean of the College of Nursing, please escort Keith Hovind, President and CEO of South Coast Health System, to the largest employer in the region, to the front of the stage. As a highly regarded leader in the healthcare industry, you oversee a complex field of utmost importance to our society. As President and CEO of South Coast Health System, Inc., and South Coast Hospitals Group, you direct a multifarious business operation which is at its core intensely human. It is your exceptional gift that you honor that human element with as much care and insight as you would handle the business aspect. As a testament to your leadership, acumen, you were chosen to co-chair Governor Charlie Baker's healthcare transition team, helping to develop priority action items related to healthcare in the Commonwealth. As immediate past chair of the Massachusetts Health and Hospital Association Board, president of the National Association of Urban Hospitals, and chair of the Massachusetts Council of Community Hospital Boards, you are a progressive and potent influence on healthcare in general and on healthcare in our region in particular. The ways in which you have served our population's health needs have won you a myriad of honors and awards. Your astute leadership has generated substantial growth and significant improved health care throughout the South Coast Health Systems and its subsidiaries. With deep appreciation for your commitment to ensuring that quality health care is available to all who seek the expertise of a nurse, a doctor, or a hospital, the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth honors you on the 12th day in May to 2018, in the year 2018, the Chancellor's Medal of Honor.
Wow, I am truly humbled. Chancellor Johnson, university leadership, trustees of the University of Massachusetts, distinguished faculty, family, friends, and guests of the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth, class of 2018. I am truly honored to be here with you today for your commencement from the crown jewel of the UMass system. Graduates of 2018, congratulations, you've done it. Now, I never imagined delivering a commencement speech. In fact, I don't remember any of the commencement speeches from any of the commencements that I've ever attended. So I don't expect for you guys to remember this one either. Now, given that this is likely to be somewhat unmemorable, I will attempt to make it mercifully brief. So early in 1962, and I know what you're thinking, but just bear with me. Early in 1962, shortly after I was born, someone, and I believe that was my birth mother, took a look at me and decided she didn't want me. I was abandoned, I later learned, found in a dumpster. It's true, that really did happen. I always say it's because I was an ugly baby. I was born with a birth defect. My feet were twisted inward, clubfoot. I have scoliosis, which makes my left leg shorter than my right, although I've learned to compensate for that pretty well and hide it nowadays. And I have a condition that formed my chest a little bit differently than other people's. But despite that, somebody found me, somebody rescued me. I landed in the home of Andrew and Eleanor Hovan, second-generation Russian immigrants who adopted me. Two wonderful, loving people who thought that I was worthy to be called son. They gave me the start in life that I was nearly denied. From that simple, loving act flowed opportunities that I never could have imagined, including right here, right now, speaking to you, the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth class of 2018. I'm humbled to be at this podium. I am humbled to be at this podium because I know the sacrifices that you made to achieve the advanced degree that you will receive today. Very likely, your parents, your spouse, your partner, your children all made sacrifices too. The late nights that you spent alone, studying after work, the weekend fun that you forfeited, the fellowship and the family time, the children's plays, the art shows, the professional sports games that you missed. I know that because I and my family made those same sacrifices. And because I'm a little bit ahead of you on that journey that you're about to embark upon, I thought I might share just a few lessons. So lesson one. So far as my story might illustrate for you, it doesn't matter where you start your life. It matters what you do with your life. So I grew up in a blue-collar home in Connecticut where my dad, a veteran of the Pacific Battle of Okinawa in World War II, worked really long hours for Schick Safety Razor. And he usually walked around with holes in his shoes, never having made more than $17,000 in any given year. But we always had food on the table, and my parents showed my brother and I what it meant to work hard for everything that you get. To make money as a teenager, I took a job in a garden shop. And one of the managers there in that garden shop, a gentleman named Richard, got to know me. And he thought, this kid could go one of two ways. Either he'll do really good, or he's going to become really bad. So he decided to give me a nudge in the right direction by exposing me to some career options. He arranged for me to shadow a lawyer and go to court. I didn't see myself being a lawyer. I spent some time on Wall Street, actually down on the floor. Again, that wasn't for me. So this process got repeated several times. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. But I never made a connection, and I really think that Richard was getting pretty concerned. Then he had me spend some time with a nurse anesthetist from Yale New Haven Hospital, and it was then that I could see my future. Suddenly, my expectations about how I would spend my working life became filled with something powerful. They became a dream. I wanted to be like those CRNAs who were helping people in a way that was direct, a way that was real, and a way that was hands-on. Which leads me to lesson 2. Look for mentors in unexpected places, but then allow yourself to be mentored. Others may see the potential that you have that you don't recognize in yourself, much like Richard did with me. So I enrolled in college to study nursing. My parents saved enough money to pay for my first semester. But the rest of my education, well, that was on me. So I worked nights in the emergency room as a tech, and I went to school during the days and slept a little bit in the evenings. By the time I graduated from college, I had a son, a young son, Nicholas, who today is 36. I decided that I could probably make a little more and have a more significant impact on the world if I pursued an advanced degree. And I'm certain that some of you sitting out here today made a similar calculation. So I studied for my master's degree in nursing with an emphasis in management, with the goal of becoming either a chief nursing officer or a hospital administrator. And I continued to work towards an MBA while I studied, always working full-time to support my son. Lesson 3. This one's from Eleanor, from my mother. I heard it many times, over and over again, actually. She would say, "What doesn't kill you will make you stronger." So I started my healthcare management career in a busy emergency department in Bridgeport, Connecticut. 3 years after I became a registered nurse, nearly the entire leadership team of that department either resigned or retired. So at 24 years of age, I was chosen to lead that ED. No management experience, I now had responsibility for the state of Connecticut's 4th largest emergency department and trauma center. But that was the 1980s, when hospitals were suffering from severe nursing shortages. That also made it easy for me to work extra clinical shifts at other hospitals. The extra money was great, but the opportunity to see best practices in other organizations that I could bring back to my patients and their families and my staff, wow, that really made a difference. Lesson 4. Your education does not end with this degree. Opportunities to learn will present themselves throughout your career. They are a gift. Learn to recognize them and take advantage of them. As I progressed through my career, I noticed that no matter how much I learned or thought I knew, I never knew enough. Healthcare is incredibly humbling in that way. The pace of progress is dizzying. Diseases that were once incurable can now be cured. Ailments that once had no treatment, they can now be treated. I'll never forget, as a young nurse, being in the cath lab one night to observe a first in Connecticut. It's the middle of the night, and I watched cardiologist Dr. Joseph Babb thread a wire through the clot of a coronary artery of a dying patient. That was followed by a drug called streptokinase, which was infused directly into that clogged artery. Miraculously, blood started to flow again, and a dying patient was snatched from death. That became the first in a career of witnessing medical innovation and marvels. Procedures that once lasted many hours, requiring long incisions, long recoveries, can today be completed in a fraction of the time, with far smaller incisions and faster and healthier recoveries. So even now, 30 plus years into my career, I'm awed by what medicine can do. The business of healthcare has changed dramatically. A few years ago, a health system's income was mainly based on its hospitals. And now, most systems generate their revenue from the outpatient work that they perform. It is a complete flip of the old model. We now work to promote wellness rather than just treat illness. We want to keep people out of our hospitals. And the nurses amongst you, I think, will recognize and understand that these are seismic shifts. But it's happening in every other field as well. So whether you're in business, science, engineering, education, or the arts, you will not be spared from this accelerating change. A decade ago, few of us envisioned what we might take for granted today. Making restaurant reservations, hailing a car, booking a flight, or ordering a pizza on an app. Organizing social movements, revolutions on Facebook and Twitter. What we can do on an iPhone, a device just introduced just 11 years ago, is amazing. And I bet many of you are too young to remember life without it. So that leads me to lesson 5. Perhaps the most important lesson for today. You cannot do this alone. You cannot do this alone. Surround yourself with really good people. People who are smarter than you. People who share your values and the values of the organizations that you choose to work at. People who share your compassion and your passion for your work. Success in your career will require constant learning. And many people around you will have something to teach. Not just those who run conferences, teach formal classes, or who have the highest academic degrees. The organization that I work for, South Coast Health, depends not just on amazing physicians who bring us everything that medicine has to offer, it depends on all 7,500 of our employees. You know, some of the best advice that I receive is from our staff who are on the front lines, the folks who really do the work. There's a security guard at South Coast Health, and his name is Frank. He's not an avatar, he's a real guy. Frank, like many of our staff, has my personal cell phone number. And he's not shy about using it. So from time to time, Frank will call, though he'll usually text. It'll read something like, "Brother Hovan, we need to talk." So we meet for coffee or breakfast at the Village Cafe in Dartmouth. I'm sure some of you know it. We'll get some scrambled eggs and some spicy hash, chorizo, right? And we'll talk as two people, equals. He'll let me know what he's thinking about an initiative, a decision, or an issue, and that'll either reinforce the decision that I've already made, it might accelerate an action toward a solution, or it might cause me to completely change course and direction. But then again, it could be just two guys having breakfast, talking about our families. So, lesson 6, practice humility. Everyone, and I mean everyone, deserves your respect. Whether you are a department head, a leader, a CEO, you always will have a lot to learn. And lessons come from unexpected places. So after you receive your diploma today, I hope you do a little bit of celebrating. But some of you may be moving on to a new job, maybe a promotion. And I bet some of you after this ceremony will actually be going to work. But whatever your plans, your education will afford you a chance at a privileged life. One with satisfying work, financial rewards, stability, and hopefully progress for your families. But it has also brought you new ways to apply your skills and expertise. So you may have already discovered that your professional responsibilities these days, they don't end at the office door. Your learning and your work experience will lend new insights that you are obligated to share with your communities and your larger professional network. So in my career, it's become very apparent to me that healthcare doesn't happen within the confines of a hospital or a clinic. Good health is linked to economic opportunity, decent housing, strong schools, to well-stocked grocery stores close to home, and to governments and societies that recognize problems like the scourge of opioid addiction and are willing to find ways to address them. For that reason, I commit some of my time to local, state, and national organizations that focus on communities and health. Lesson 7. Now, this one may be a hard one to hear, but here it goes. Today is not just about you and your career. Sorry. It's easy to turn a blind eye on the issues and the challenges of our communities. But I urge you to think about the concept of community and what it really means to care. Think about how you will contribute. It's taken me some time to figure some of this stuff out. We live in a challenging time. The political divide is as wide as it's ever been, with strident and angry public discourse. The very technologies that make our lives easier also bring us false information to confuse us. Children feel unsafe in their schools, and that just shouldn't be. People's differences, race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, make them targets for discrimination and mistreatment, rather than valued for the diversity that they bring. Terrorist attacks, war, and warlike posturing, there's a lot going on today that's broken. Fixing what is broken starts in our communities, the communities that you will enter as you leave here today. I urge you, in fact, I beg you, to use what you've learned to help solve problems that contribute to the social good. The decisions that you made brought you here today. The decisions that you make going forward will write the narrative of your personal future. They also contribute to the narrative of our collective future. You are our hope. One final lesson. Say thanks. Say thanks to your friends, your loved ones who stuck with you to help make this day possible. Say thanks to your professors and your fellow students at UMass Dartmouth. And say thanks to the university itself. An institution devoted to pursuing and sharing knowledge is a vital good for the community and for our nation. And UMass Dartmouth brings countless benefits to the South Coast region. So, as a man who started his life in a trash can, who as a teenager had friends who nicknamed him Garbage Can Hovan, it's true. Perhaps one bonus lesson comes out of that one. Be careful what you write on Facebook and Twitter, the stories that you share. I have lots to be thankful for, especially my loving wife, Erin, and my children, including my daughter, Rhea, who is here today. We all have reasons to be thankful. Thank you for letting me share this special day with you.
Thank you, Keith, for those insightful words and for telling your story. Please, let's give Keith Hovan another round of applause. I now ask Provost Muhammad Karim, our Chief Academic Officer, to come forward to conduct the conferral of degrees. Following long-standing tradition, we award doctoral degrees first. After all of the names of the doctoral candidates have been read, we will confer the degrees upon this group.
Good morning, everyone. Associate Provost for Graduate Studies, Tesfaye Meresi, please come forward to present the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Nursing Practice degrees.
Chancellor Johnson and Provost Karim, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Nursing Practice degrees. 32 doctoral candidates are here with us today. Will the candidates please stand and approach the stage? After we read the names of the doctoral degree candidates and put them on the stage, we will officially confer their degrees. The first candidates are from the College of Engineering. Dean Ramprasad Balasubramanian, please come forward to join each dissertation advisor for the hooding of the candidates. Professor John Back will assist the hooding of the first two candidates. Yang Liu, please come forward to receive the PhD in Electrical Engineering. The title of Yang's dissertation is Source Enumeration, Localization, and Spectral Estimation using coprime and other sparse sensor arrays. Ian Max Teplitz Rooney, please come forward to receive the PhD in Electrical Engineering. The title of Ian's dissertation is Variance Reduction Techniques for Power Spectral Density Estimation with Coprime Sensor Arrays. Shad Mahmood, please come forward to receive the PhD in Electrical Engineering. Professor Honggang Wang will assist in the hooding. The title of Shad's dissertation is A Novel Approach to Predict and Prevent Bradycardia of Preterm Infants Using Time Frequency Analysis. Zachary James Grant, please come forward to receive the PhD in Engineering and Applied Science. Professor Adam Houseconect will assist with the hooding. The title of Zachary's dissertation is On Implicit and Explicit High-Order SSP Methods with a Variety of Stages, Steps, and Derivatives for Linear and Nonlinear Problems. Tabish Nawaz, please come forward to receive the PhD in Engineering and Applied Science. Professor Sukulian Sengupta will assist in the hooding. The title of Tabish's dissertation is Silver Recovery from Laundry Wash Water. John Rami, please come forward to receive the PhD in Engineering and Applied Science. Professor Haiping Xu will assist in the hooding. The title of John's dissertation is Software Reliability Models for Cloud-Based Software Rejuvenation Using Dynamic Fault Trees. The next candidates are from the College of Nursing. Dean Kimberly Christopher, please come forward to join each advisor for the hooding of the candidates. Professor Karen Rausch will assist with the hooding of the next 4 candidates. Erin Colin Murphy Bernardo, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Erin's capstone project is Screening for Postpartum Depression at Pediatric Well Child Visits. Sarah Ann Crowley, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Sarah's capstone project is Closing the Knowledge Gap, a naloxone opioid overdose and opioid misuse education intervention for staff nurses. Deborah Ann McKenna, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Deborah's capstone project is A Pilot Program for Nutrition Education, managing obesity to reduce risk of metabolic syndrome in the substance use disorder behavioral health population. Alicia Jane Medeiros, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Alicia's capstone project is Resiliency Training for New Graduate Nurses. Professor June Horowitz will assist in the hooding of the next 3 candidates. Brianne Caitlin Cabral, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Brianne's capstone project is Bridging the Cardiac Rehabilitation Referral Gap. Andrea LaLiberty, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Andrea's capstone project is Pain Assessment in the Non-Verbal Critically Ill Adult. Kelsey Lee Steek, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Kelsey's capstone project is Nurses' Confidence and Satisfaction Regarding Simulation Mock Codes. Professor Shauna Butler will assist in the hooding of the next 3 candidates. Patricia John Doolin, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Patricia's capstone project is Effects of Follow-Up Telephone Calls to Heart Failure Patients on Readmission Rates. Swan Nguyen, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Swan's capstone project is Implementation of a CBT Self-Management Program for Individuals with Chronic Low Back Pain and Depression. Alicia Marie Pimentel, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Alicia's capstone project is Measuring the Impact of Adding Functional Descriptors to the Numeric Pain Rating Scale. Professor Christine Gadboy will assist in the hooding of the next 3 candidates. Kyle M. Gallant, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Kyle's capstone project is Educational Intervention to Increase Nurses' Perceived Competency in the Care of Patients with Opioid Use Disorder in a Community Health Setting. Paul Anthony Galvin, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Paul's capstone project is Using a Brief Health Education Promotion Intervention to Increase Female Intent for HPV Vaccination in the University Services Setting. Rebecca Marks, please come forward to receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice. The title of Rebecca's capstone project is Changing Nurses' Attitude About Substance Use Disorder. Rachel Allen, please come forward to receive the PhD in Nursing. Professor Mary McCurry will assist in the hooding. The title of Rachel's dissertation is The Role of Massachusetts Mental Health Center in Formulating the Community Mental Health Center Act of 1963. Professor Kristin Setharis will assist in the hooding of the next 4 candidates. Jennifer Angela Farron Lynch, please come forward to receive the PhD in nursing. The title of Jennifer's dissertation is Effects of Guided Reflection on Diabetes Mellitus Self-Care, a randomized controlled trial. Mary Elizabeth Sosa, please come forward to receive the PhD in nursing. The title of Mary Elizabeth's dissertation is Physical Activity in Women to Prevent Cardiac Disease, a quantitative study to investigate self-management of cardiac disease risk through physical activity. Lisa Jean Thomas, please come forward to receive the PhD in nursing. The title of Lisa's dissertation is Perceptions of Resilience Among Bachelor's Nursing Students, a qualitative descriptive study. Maria Verhen Vasquez, please come forward to receive the PhD in nursing. The title of Maria's dissertation is A Qualitative Descriptive Study of the Experiences of Living Kidney Donors. Andrea S. Hansen, please come forward to receive the PhD in nursing. Professor Susan Hunter Revelle will assist in the hooding. The title of Andrea's dissertation is Living with Uncertainty, Perspectives of Those Living with Metastatic Non-Small Cell Lung Cancer, a qualitative descriptive study. The next candidates are from the School of Marine Science and Technology. Dean Stephen Lawrence, please come forward to join each dissertation advisor for the hooding of the candidates. Sherry A. Eldridge, please come forward to receive the PhD in Marine Science and Technology, Living Marine Resource Science and Management. Professor Stephen Cadrin will assist in the hooding. The title of Sherry's dissertation is Somatosensory Intervention in Aquatically Adapted Skin of Humpback Whales. Michael Vincent Paul, please come forward to receive the PhD in Marine Science and Technology, Living Marine Resource Science and Management. Professor Pingo He will assist in the hooding. The title of Michael's dissertation is Establishing a Sustainable Acadian Redfish Trawl Fishery in the Gulf of Maine, a Conservation Engineering Approach. Tammy Lynn Silva, please come forward to receive the PhD in Marine Science and Technology, Living Marine Resource Science and Management. Professor John Back will assist in the hooding. The title of Tammy's dissertation is Habitat Use and Bioacoustics of Toothed Whales in 2 National Marine Sanctuaries. The next candidates are from the College of Arts and Sciences. Dean Amy Shapiro, please come forward to join each dissertation advisor for the hooding of the candidates. Zoe Zhu, please come forward to receive the PhD in Chemistry and Biochemistry. This degree is conferred by UMass Lowell, with which UMass Dartmouth has a joint program agreement. Professor Yu Gang Zhou will assist in the hooding. The title of Zhu's dissertation is Development of Analytical Methodology for Determination of Flavonoids and Other Phenolic Compounds in Waxberry Products. Professor Ricardo Rosa will assist in the hooding of the next two candidates. Nicole Lee Semas Shinweis, please come forward to receive the PhD in Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. The title of Nicole's dissertation is Autoethnographic Research-Based Fiction, Recalling the Experience and Re-articulating the Story. Shelley Ann Souza, please come forward to receive the PhD in Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. The title of Shelley's dissertation is Against the Epistemological Blindness Greenhorns and the Deconstruction of World Language Education in Massachusetts Secondary Classrooms. Serena J. Rivera, please come forward to receive the PhD in Luso-Afro-Brazilian Studies and Theory. Professor Anna Klobuka will assist in the hooding. The title of Serena's dissertation is Of Meals and Men, Food, Masculinities, and Social Change in the Literature of the Lusophone Transatlantic.
Would the doctoral candidates please rise? Chancellor Johnson, standing before you are the students who have completed doctoral programs. They have each merited the conferral of their degrees. I recommend each of these candidates for the conferral of their appropriate degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, we confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Nursing Practice with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Come on, let's give them a big hand. All right.
Please be seated. Yeah. At this time, we'll award the master degree candidates, beginning with the College of Arts and Sciences. And I ask that the faculty marshals escort the students from the College of Arts and Sciences to the base of the platform. And I ask Chancellor Johnson, Dean Emmy Shapiro, and Associate Dean Robert Jones to join me in congratulating the degree recipients. For this portion of the program, we'll read the names of the degree candidates and recognize them as they walk across the stage. We will invite representatives of the faculty to join us at the side of the stage in giving congratulatory handshakes. After walking, the candidates will return to their respective seats. Once we have read all the names, we'll officially confer the degrees earned by each student. We ask that all students remain seated until the culminating moment of our ceremony today. I invite Dean Emmy Shapiro and Associate Dean Robert Jones of the College of Arts and Sciences to join me in congratulating the degree recipients from the College of Arts and Sciences. And I invite, once this is done, I'll be inviting next the Charlton College of Business.
Sophia Marie Gabriel.
Benjamin Olrahu Abdiwale.
Alex Nicole Garley.
Christopher Joseph Bellino.
Carvin Mark Lee.
I invite also Dean Catherine Carter of the Charlton College of Business to join me in congratulating the degree recipients also from the Charlton College of Business on this side.
Dimitar Ivanov Samerjev.
Adrian Bermudez.
Amani Awad Al-Balawi.
Michaela Murphy Carrera.
Serenus Tin Paquin.
Anna Paula Perez de Pina.
Lisa Evelyn Pirol.
Rachel Lynn Dooley.
Pari Samani.
Pengyu He.
Kyle Steven Cavino.
Zanyu Liu.
Benjamin Jones.
Danielle S. Machado.
Renee Russo.
Leo G. Mayer III.
Shanti A. Arteberry.
Kyle Jesse Pierce.
Caitlin Ann Carando.
Michelle Olajo.
Dennis A. Connors.
Brian Resendiz.
Laurie Ann Cruz.
Jennifer Michelle Schoen.
Caitlin A. DeCosta.
Mohammed Tambir Udin.
Laura Catherine Desrosiers.
Tamina A. Udin.
Nicole Claire Jordan.
Wanjo Wee.
Tammy L. Neves.
Wee Wu.
Kathleen Elizabeth Pirold.
Xinyu Zhang.
Vikacha Furi.
Yunquin Zhang.
Jonathan Leo Pron.
Bradford Arbige.
Caitlin Jane Shaughnessy.
Lola Atabi.
Michaela Emily Vieira.
Jessica A. Dent.
Rebecca Lynn Abbott.
Sorothin Paint.
Silifat Adebayo Ainabe.
Zishan Abbas.
Ingrid Ayala.
Janhargi Ali.
Ryan Robert Kulho.
Rupa Babakadi.
Laura N. Colasante.
Anusha Dulapilea.
Lindsay Kuto.
Michael John Fortin.
Rebecca Lee Lewin.
Damon N. Gattenby.
Stephanie Knight.
Vicus Gupala.
Lindsay Ellen O'Connor.
Bavjat Zing Zodhi.
Alisa Kwan.
Venkenta Satya Santosh Budapati.
Angela R. Schroeder.
Bilkis Jahan.
Brittany Lee Sequino.
Swati Jayapragash.
Kati Sylvia.
Unathi Padamanha Reddy.
Monique Marie LeMay.
Savil Duranta Vagahari.
James R. Diaruda.
Tagnur Abadullah.
Adam Wallace Frank.
Neera Agarwal.
Caroline Marie Gage.
Matthew J. Armorello.
Morgan Hayes.
Brittany Nicole Ashos.
Kristen Mapleback Leo.
Dimitri Antepin.
Joy Ann Smith.
Sandeep Badwak.
Renee Marie Trial.
Brandon Marley Berkeley.
Sophia Anna Whitman.
Elizabeth D. Barker.
Gregory James Allen.
Rosemary Carras.
Elda Almeida.
Madison Michelle Carney.
Pamela Ann Batiste.
Hamza Malik.
Susanna Otto Blake.
Judith Kayama Akafor.
Christian John Cabral.
Matthew G. Kabat.
Alexandra Mary Carras.
Peter J. Cleary.
Rachel Elizabeth Cesarini.
Gabriela Anna Dinez.
Kimberly Jane Shunay.
Brett Edwards.
Bridget Ann Coleman.
Linda Marie Fidedario.
Marilia Correa.
Shauna L. Fontaine.
Caroline G. Corris.
Robbie Allen Forand.
Megan Rai Dali.
Madalena S. Pereira Fraustos dos Santos.
Lauren Victoria DeLeo.
Veruti Vinishkumar Godarasiara.
Katerina Francisco.
Erica Lynn Hamilton.
Christine Elizabeth Garabidian.
Selena Larissa Hendricks.
Courtney B. Hill.
Jessica Lauren Hickson.
Keegan Philip LaRue.
Catherine L. Hurley.
Elise Marie Machand.
Sahil Rakesh Javhari.
Jessica Lynn Martell.
Rue Jai.
Kate Elizabeth Mashoud.
Harisha Kalri.
Chris Miguel.
Chi Gao.
Alexis Miranda.
Dine K. Lee.
Taylor Elizabeth Newton.
Nathaniel Sheldon Kelly.
Madison Alexis O'Connor.
Napur Katan Kathari.
Robert Joseph O'Leary.
Shira Armathal Kalaria.
Michelle Rose Tripp.
Muhammad Talha Khan.
Caroline Grace Vasconcelos.
Familia Estamibo Epotolamian.
Angela Clara Vieira.
Christian Linga.
Alexandra Marie Vitiello.
Shuang Lu.
James Alexander Weaver.
Brooke Lungo.
Celia Maria Miguel Cajuda.
Kelly Ann Marks.
John Santillo da Silva.
Kurtzen James Martin.
Chantel da Silva.
Amy Marquis.
Matthew Ryan Gregory.
Wanda K. McClellan.
Jamal F. Safi.
Ling Lu.
Matthew Tessitor.
Munal Mukesh Shah. Viraj Vijay Shangviv. Virgili Vanishmani. Kunal Menta.
I invite Dean Ram Prasad Balasubramaniam of the College of Engineering to join me in congratulating the degree recipients from the College of Engineering on that side.
Sure. I'll do my best. Hey. Oh, wait a minute. I'll make the wheel do these. I just gotta make my glasses. Are we ready? My turn? Nicole Catherine Butts. Yep.
Dainty Kumar.
Rachel M. Donner.
Babar Ali.
Christina Elizabeth Lamb.
Yannick Montel.
Erica Inez Namangala.
Chauti Bao Nyung.
Vashkar Bernard Palma.
Jessica Lynn Noizo.
Nicholas Thomas Prue.
Barbara Uchenna Ukafor.
Ready? Syed Arafat bin Rahman.
Ying Tu.
Hey, how you doing? Nathaniel John Tarantino.
Parami Pavakaho.
Michelle Leah Winchell.
Suthri Pramala.
Joseph Michael Collins.
Mit Sanjay Patel.
Brian Philippe Etienne.
Eldar Shmadov.
Matthew David Furtado.
Kanchi Perez Shengvi.
Feng Gao.
Prangthi Sangal.
George Haddad.
Akinwali Akinradia.
Mark Philip Lowney.
Yaha Ahmed Shah.
Richard Joseph Murray.
Ratna Shashiria Juvapuri.
Robert Mushral.
Shauna C. Spilani.
Kartik Subramaniam. Say again?
Shrina Namapanadi.
Miles Tristan Wilhelms Tricarico.
Sapsarin Sugaparathi.
Shuti Wu.
Yuka Ting.
Susmita Biswas.
Sean Francis Townsend.
Netra Malind Badkamkar, sorry.
Shannon Cassidy Pavo.
Mukul Bardwaj.
Minda Trengtan.
Monica Chandrapu.
Hubert Thibian Jr.
Brandon Charles.
Gail Elizabeth Ulrich.
Sadi Ajinkya Chaban.
Nicole Adrian Valverde.
Kuan Lun Chen.
Quincy Z.
Parag Mohan Dere.
Nell Yadnik.
Sri Harsha Chavula.
Suti Young.
Jigar Rajendrabai Dalwadi.
Huea Liayo.
Dennison David.
Zusin Liu.
Kevin DeCruz.
Yang Yu.
Kuram Nasir.
Zilin Zeng.
Shamiksha Kalra.
Ravleen Kwar.
Monica Gadipati.
Alicia Christine Kutel.
Madhuri Babanrao Gawali.
Chijoki Yokafu.
Shantanu Dandiram Gundre.
Oluwatobilola Rebecca Abiodun Oluloye.
Pratik Srinivasta.
Eunice Oluwatosin Okpabisi.
Bhavya Venkata Lakshmi Gunam.
Tyron Ronald Williams.
Philip Kyle Ego.
I also invite now Dean Kimberly Christopher of the College of Nursing to join me in congratulating the degree recipients from the College of Nursing.
Ellen Florence Borden.
Suganya Jayakumar.
Andrew Joseph Buskar.
Jignesh Uday Kokadakar. Probably not right.
Abijah Barrington Jones.
Rajas Manoj Karkar.
Heather Marie Lake.
Okay. Kumaraswamy Nidishya
Kokila. Sorry.
Jerashmiel Moyes.
Yubo Lee.
I invite Dean David Clement of the College of Visual and Performing Arts to join me in congratulating the degree recipients from the College of Visual and Performing Arts.
Renata Casiano Alvarez.
Justin Adam Lovinger.
Robert Francis Abel III.
Duke Tu Long.
Orfeo Fabri.
Ashish.
Thank you. Robert Manuel Brzezowski.
Anshul Ashish Kumar Manek.
Ilya Maborja.
Shirag Mohandas Marar.
Linan Chen.
Venkata Reshmanala.
Jingyuan Luo.
Min Trong Nat Yen.
Anuja Roy.
Austin Nathaniel Pierce.
Wenyu Wu.
Harika Pila.
Jillian Yu.
Janani Rajesh.
I invite this time Dean Stephen Lawrence of the School for Marine Science and Technology to join me in congratulating the degree recipients from the School of Marine Science and Technology.
Nicholas Michael Calabrese.
Catherine Janeth Santa Cruz.
Katarina Masita.
Sonia Shah.
Molly Randall Morse.
Ravi Shankar.
Amber Unruh.
Saransh Sharma.
Travis Marshall Lowry.
Akhilayash Kushal Shetty.
Alan Michael Austin.
Apurva Ramamurthy Shiva Shankar. This me? All right. Anusha Sridhar. Mehmet Tozan. Nikunj Rakash Vora. Raj Kozem Vora. Apurva Sanjeev Wankade. Druvil N. Patel. Ratul Harshabadai Parikh. Aksakumar Rameshbai Patel. Ranakumar Vinodbai Patel. Stanley Makakabori Younghari. Zhaoji Zhang. Javier Archild. Akash Bachu. Chetan Kumar. Deepak Kumar. Abhishek Manoj Kumar. Wagner Sena. You're welcome. Matthew John Curtis. Darshan Hasmukbai Patel. Harish Patel. Bauna Ratti. Jeffrey Rodriguez. Murilo Souza Silva Jr. Tyler Matthew Turcotte. Richard Belizzi. Mark Anthony Carrera. Brandon Crooks. Akash Kardam. Akash Milin Sath. Devarsh Singh Thakur, Guru Harish Vatikuti, Sukana Abdullah Al-Ahmad, Eliza Sunflower Lawrence Miley, Devin Domingos Viegas,
I now ask the deans of the respective colleges and schools to present their candidates for conferral of their degrees. First, Dean Shapiro.
Chancellor Johnson and Provost Karim, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Arts, and Master of Public Policy.
Dean Ram.
Chancellor Johnson and Provost Karim, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science.
Chancellor Johnson and Provost Karim, on behalf of the faculty of the Charlton College of Business, I present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science.
Dean Christopher.
Chancellor Johnson and Provost Karim, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Nursing, I present the candidates for Master of Science.
Chancellor Johnson and Provost Karim, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Visual and Performing Arts, I present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Art Education and Master of Fine Arts.
Chancellor Johnson and Provost Karim, on behalf of the faculty of the School for Marine Science and Technology, I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science.
We will now confer degrees on the master's degree candidates here assembled. Well, people have already stood up. They're excited. But as I read the name of each academic degree, we ask that group of students to stand until all master's degree graduates are standing. Candidates should remain standing until all degrees have been named and all candidates are standing. Audience, please hold your applause until everyone is standing. So first, if you haven't, will the candidates for each degree please rise and remain standing as I read the name of the degrees. Master of Art of Education, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Policy, and Master of Science. All candidates for the master's degree should now be standing unless you are still sleeping. If any are not, please stand this time. Chancellor Johnson, standing before you are all of the students who have completed the Master of Art Education, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Policy, and Master of Science graduate programs. I recommend each of these candidates for the conferral of their appropriate degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, we confer upon you the degree appropriate to your program of study with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, and take a moment to congratulate the class of 2018. Congratulations, class of 2018. You may be seated. Give them a hand, it's okay. Congratulations to each of you. Before we conclude this commencement ceremony, I have one last request of the class of 2018. Mark your calendars now for Homecoming 2018 on October 19th and 20th. I now declare this part of the 118th commencement of the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth to be concluded. Please wait for additional directions from Scott Webster. And one more time, let's give a big round of applause to the class of 2018.
We would ask again that graduates, congratulations, ask you and your family and friends to please remain seated while the platform party leaves the dais.